Good morning, dear Royal Highness, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be here today with you after facing some challenges to getting here. An old flight yesterday, then the printer for the tickets didn't work, and in the end, several gate changes, which made me an excellent runner yesterday. But arriving in Luxembourg, it all changed, and arrived in a relaxed manner here with a great digital connectivity, great free public transport. So happy to be here with you. The topic I would like to talk about, and I'm limited to 50 minutes, unfortunately, is something I could talk about for the whole day, I guess, because it's so full of content we need to hear and we need to act about. But let me start into this with a few minutes. We all know that we have to invest in our future, which means human future. And many people don't know that we are facing a twin transformation, which is at least a twin transformation. Some says it's a multiple transformation, because we not only have to transform digitization, and with digitization, every technique we are facing for today, we have also sustainability, which we have to bring up front to a new level. And in addition, we have to bring us to a new level, which means the hardest thing ever, because we have to change our mindset. And this is a part of investing, because it means us and our planet. We talk a lot about AI, that AI can speak, think, and decide. And we know that AI is already at many areas, following us, sometimes being with us, being our digital twin, or facing other challenges with us. And we know that we have also some trends we are facing, which are regarding technique, but also sustainability, which are about next generations, which are about the way we work and the way we think, but which is also about our AI, our metaverse, our Web3, tokenization, all the other technological trends we not only have to face, we also have to integrate. But I want to take a look back into something else. And I think most of you are having a beach experience, a nice experience maybe from your childhood where you like to think back. And I would like to share one with you. I was a small child, and because of the diplomatic background of my parents, they decided to bring us to a safe, peaceful location. So they promised me that at the north coast of Germany, there are nice beaches. And the ones from you who know the north coast of Germany know that, okay, there are some beaches, but the weather is not always nice, and gummy boots are much more requested than swimming suit. But on that day, I was a small child. I was looking forward, took my bucket and went into the car. We were driving there, and you all know there is a noise of doves and the smell in your nose of the salted water. And I had in my eyes already working with my bucket on the sand, building sandcastles. So I took the way there and looked over the dike and saw plastic waste all over. That changed my life completely. Weeks later, I was youth ambassador from Greenpeace, starting an initiative against plastic waste and supporting the animals there. And this is something where you see me to the left, where I was not so happy to be photographed. I wanted to collect the plastic waste. And you see me on the right, very small. It was a meeting of the Club of Rome where we all came together to celebrate 40 years of limits of growth. Meadow, who wrote this book, challenging book in the 70s already. And the Con stated that we did nice surveys, that we did a lot about talking about that we figured out what we are doing wrong in economy. But the Con stated that we haven't realized to getting there. And I think we have to ask ourselves sometimes, because the planet doesn't need us. We need this planet. And if we are talking about what we reached, then we managed in the 70s to fly to the moon. We're managing to do operations with the support of robots. And we can get people out of really burning areas with the help of new technology. But we haven't managed to get this done, and we have more waste than ever worldwide. And this is not something I'm talking about to just tell you that you have to take care of the waste you are producing. I mean, of course, this is also a goal, but we have to think bigger. And the goal we have to reach is also bigger. And looking at the numbers, it's not a farce. It's not something which is just to say to give you a bad sleep next day. It is about acting for each of us. And facing technology. Some might think, how does it work together that Anabel is combining innovation with sustainability? We're standing at a point where we have to think how that can collaborate, how this can become together. And we have already solutions where it goes together, which shows us that there is a chance. And we need to drive there because we already figured out that all things are not happening anymore like we are used to. And we have still an industrial thinking, which is often thinking too short notice, which is giving us not the chance to think for a world we would like to live in, also for our kids and for our grandchildren. But we have the chance to doing so. And invest in great things, make money. This is not something which is controversial. If we just know that we are facing investment trends where we could combine in a clever way both of that. And just give me the chance to tell you a few of them. We have 5 megatrends shaping our future, where investing is not just a great chance to create and support a world worth living in. It is also a chance to make, in a good way, some money. So if we are talking about a technological breakthrough, then we see that more than 75 billion internet-connected devices are expected by 2025, up from 30 billion today. And looking into technology, it is super intelligent to invest, for example, in data software, which makes sure that you are not using data, for example, because you can save a lot of data. You can make sure that you're cleaning it. You can do a lot for your cybersecurity if you're investing in this in a clever way. You can invest in cloud solutions. You can invest also in cleaning solutions, data cleaning solutions. And there is even more to do and to invest in making money and helping saving this. We have also a rapid urbanization. 2 to 3 of the world's population reside in cities by 2050, double than from 1950. Here is a lot to do, not just to think also about the rural areas, how to feed them, but also how to work on smart cities which have not just ideas fulfilling, but also really concrete ideas of energy saving, energy producing, on short ways of reaching areas in a very CO2-friendly way. And we have demographics and social change. We are facing 45% increase worldwide in people aged 60 or older by 2030. What does it mean? We need more and more for this people, for this generation. And we know already that we have in the era of deep tech, robots, we have great chances in the area of frequencies working with spots. We have several opportunities, and technology is facing there a huge, huge increase. Even if we talk about metaverse, about VR or AR to support illnesses which are not just physically but also mentally issued or hybrid. And then, of course, we have to talk about climate change. And I'm not talking just about climate change as something which could give you bad feelings. I'm talking about the climate change which we already face, which is real. And there we definitely need to have some solutions. And we have some ideas there because 50% of the world's energy predicted to come from solar and wind by 2050 and up from 7% in 2015. So in solar, photovoltaic, but also wind energy, we need some further technology innovations. And I'm very happy if I look around while being on startup conferences internationally and seeing that they are awaiting great solutions where investing is not just money making, but also doing good for the future. And of course, emerging global wealth. Emerging markets today predicted to present 6 out of the 7 largest economies by 2050. We have to face that there is a waiting group of people where we can support with having the right technologies or right solutions to invest in. And looking at this picture completely, we see that there are several chances to invest in a way which is eco-friendly, eco-supporting, but also in the other way, not just long-term thinking for responsible finance, but also with a short effort getting out of that. Because talking about wind, talking about solar, talking about the other alternative energies we have, we are already so far that in the automotive industry, we see that we can implement their things and also in other industries like healthcare, for example. So it is about us to invest in the right areas. It is about us to make sure that we are informed about these trend areas, which are both interesting from investment side for us, but also interesting from us for save the world worth living in. I could talk more about further trends, and I could talk more about other chances to use for, but important is that we think always long-term, of course. Even if we have a society form of our company which is forcing us to present ongoing good results, long-term thinking is the only chance for us to get there where we would like to be and we would like to feed for our children and grandchildren. Investing in our future is more than just sustainability thinking. It's just more than a mode or a trend. It should be that where it's worth that we concentrate on this at a groundbreaking and basic thinking for everything we do. And I like that, that people are getting more and more on this train also in the investment area. And I'm happy to support that wherever I can with my engagement at the United Nations and furthermore. So thank you very much for your attention and hope that many of you like to invest every day in sustainability and innovation. Thank you.